Yo, what's going on, guys? And we're going to talk about, yes, I know the Milwaukee Bucks lost, but Marques Bolden, the man who played 3 years at Duke, was a 5-star recruit. He's a naturalized Indonesian basketball player. The guy played well. I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. What do you think of Jordan Nwora? He got himself his second contract. Let's talk about it. I think this is two guys who could help, in the future. With, first off, before continuing the video, George Hill, Joe Ingles, and Wes Matthews, they're going to be gone in the future. Same thing with Serge Ibaka. I know Sandro and I believe it's, I forget Sandro is the guy, and Lindell Wigington are both on two-ways. So I could see in the future, if they keep Marques Bolden around to replace, Serge Ibaka, and then you have Sandro eventually, backup power forward, and you have over here with, Marques Bolden, he's going to develop into a wing, but I really like the idea of Jordan Nwora. He's another guy who could develop into a wing. So Marques Bolden and Jordan Nwora give you a future, and tonight we got to see what they're capable of. Marques Bolden, he hit all his shots from the top of the key, right there from that area, and he went 3 for 4 there. I dropped 21 points, had 2 blocks, a steal, and we've seen what he could do for Indonesia and what he's been able to do when he gets the opportunity. He's a guy who can grab a bunch of boards, put up points from all 3 levels. I mean, at the very least, he can be a solid backup center in the NBA, in my opinion. Maybe even develop into an average starting center in the future. But I think he's someone that they should keep around. He scores efficiently, and I really like his game because it's basically threes or putbacks and dunks. It's very efficient. He grabs boards, he moves the ball around, he gets steals and blocks. I like him, I think. And he was a 5-star recruit, played for Duke, backed up Wendell Carter Jr. The reason why he didn't go higher is because he's basically backing up guys all his years. I think it was Wendell Carter Jr. and then Bernie Carey he was backing up. So I think he just never got his opportunity. And then you got Jordan Nwora, who got himself his second contract, and I love Jordan Nwora. He played for Nigeria, and he's basically all over the floor, and I think he's a guy just talented as all hell. A guy who can, guard a multitude, but as well as, for me, I think he's just incredibly talented and a guy that people are overlooking. And he had a good year last year. He's gotten better every single season that they've needed him to, and I think he's someone that's really fun to watch in the NBA, and somebody that I think we've seen what they've done with Pat Connaughton. Okay, he's developed into a good basketball player, and they've just shown their ability to develop guys pretty well, and I think that's something people are just overlooking, and I think it's just something that's going to continue to happen. I mean, the Milwaukee Bucks have shown a good job of doing this, and that Lindell Wigington, Marques Bolden, Marques Bolden, Jordan Nwora, and Sandro, and even Javon Carter right there, those 6 guys could be what they use to replace George Hill, Joe Ingles, Wes Matthews, Serge Ibaka, okay? I mean, I feel like Thanos is going to stay there forever, but maybe even Grayson Allen in the future, or Grayson Allen. And right there, I really think that they're rebuilding their whole entire bench, and I think they're doing it fabulously. Personally, I think they're doing a great job at getting the guys that they need. And obviously, it's not fun. Don't get me wrong. Let's be honest. This isn't what people necessarily, when you look at this stuff, it's not like people are over here begging for this. And I think Marques Bolden was a guy who had to go back and keep working, and I think he's put in the work, and people are starting to notice it. And man, if you looked at what he did in Indonesia for the Asian Cup, the FIBA Asian Cup, this kid was averaging 21 points in 38 minutes a night, 2 or 3 blocks a game, a steal a game, and was shooting 60% from the field. It was incredible, and I think that's something people don't realize, how good these guys are. And I think it really is, they are a good team. And I think we're going to just see more and more of it every time, the season progresses. And we're just seeing Like, this is a team that does a great job at developing guys, and it's developing guys to have an all-around skill set. Guys who can not only play offense and stretch the floor, but they can also provide help on defense. They don't get guys that are just one way. And I like Lindale Wigginton, but I really like, Jordan Wara and what they're doing here and the culture that they're building. It's something fun to watch. It's not what you typically see when you think of clubs like this. So I think they're doing all the right things that are needed by them. So for me, I don't have a concern. And it's more that every time I see them, I'm just like, this is a good team. And I think people are just counting out the young guys and thinking that they're not as deep as they actually are. And I think through the preseason, we're seeing that this team is actually as deep as we've suggested. And I think more and more people are just going to be shocked by it. So that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Are you guys on the same page as me, or am I just being like an idiot and this is just not at all how it's going to play out? But I do believe this is just the start of something incredible, and we're just going to see more of it as the season progresses. And we've already saw it last year. Jordan Wara was awesome, and when he played for Nigeria, he was awesome there too. And Marques Bolden for Indonesia, and I know at the lower levels that he's played, and he's just been grinding, waiting for his opportunity. And I think this is his opportunity, and I'm excited to see what he does with it, if he runs away with it or not. And isn't that the best part about basketball, seeing people reinvent themselves? Like, let's reinvent the wheel, guys.
Bolden, second chance for two. That's 20 points in 30 minutes for Patrick Williams. Devontae Green, middle of the court, on the kick. Got an open look for White. Offensive rebound, and finally, Giannis didn't play, but his brother's in.
I tell you, he's still wrong, though. He's wrong.
Oh, boy. Dalen Terry.
On a Sunday afternoon.
Oh, what is his name?
What does he do? Let's play charades here. what are we talking about?
The Shawshank Redemption guy.
Oh, Morgan Freeman. Minute and a half left in the preseason, and the regular season can't get here soon enough.
Oh, my goodness.
Vildoza got it for three. What's your favorite preseason memory, Stacey Champ? Well, I'm telling you, I'm very excited for this Bulls season. You and Adam will have a great year, and I will see you every once in a while.
All right, you know what?